welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda. I'm a designer and illustrator, and I share videos about navigating my creative journey. In this video, I will be designing and illustrating a wine label. Part of our home has been turned into a wine cellar since Nick has been brewing basically all year, so that we have special homemade holiday gifts to give our friends and family. So in this video, I'll be designing and illustrating wine labels for our home brews. So let's dive in. These are the flavors that we made this year. This is lychee mead, lychee wine, and passion fruit. And these are just like one bottle of each so that I can test print them later. But look at how clear it looks. So these are the more recent wines. These two and the ones up there were ones we made since we were engaged. I think that's like about 2 years ago. And here's more. Last fall, well, I guess just a few months ago, Nick started on like an apple cider wine with cinnamon. The other one is his friend's, also apple cider but with like other spices. And that would be our future project and future gifts for the next year. And here's kind of like the mood board with colors. And this mandala is a commissioned art piece that's basically represents Nick and I. And I want it to be kind of magical and fairy tale-y since it's homemade and mandala feels kind of magical. So the size, I'm thinking it'll be 3.5 high, 3.5 tall by 4 inches wide. And the name will be called We Sellers, an acronym for Wang-Erickson. Nice and alcoholic wines, because it'll be like N and A, Nick and Amanda. Kind of corny, but bear with me. And in every bottle, we also want to include best enjoyed with good food and better company. So these are some of the art and fruit mood board inspiration. Since it's gonna be like fairy tale-y, I thought it would be a fun challenge to draw. And here I did some thumbnail sketches, but I think I'm gonna go with these three. Logo up here and the artwork at the bottom, because originally I tried to put the logo in the middle, but it's hard to make it work with the art. So I think this would be a good idea. A lot of our bottles, well, most of them are recycled bottle that we clean and sanitize before filling in. So some of them still have the old wine labels on them, and they're not all the same size. So some of them have like a, instead of a cylindrical, long cylindrical shape, it's, how do you say it? Kind of like bell shape. But I gotta make sure that wine label can fit that one as well. So I'm still trying to decide if I want the logo part to be like detachable. But the problem is that if it is detachable, it will be hard for me to position it and stick it on the wine label, stick it on the wine bottle. Now I'm gonna start creating the logo on Illustrator. I think it will be the mandala. And the words We Sellers at the bottom. Let's get started. After a few trial and error, I finally got the mandala to look like this. I know this is the original artwork, but this is more based on the design of our tattoos we got. And I think for the logo, it's just gonna be the line work, so it's simpler. Now I'll move on to the typography. We had a bit of a hiccup yesterday with Adobe fonts, but I just restarted my computer and everything's working now. I got the fonts added to my font family, so we're gonna continue with the logo. I know I originally said that it's gonna just be line work, but I think I'm gonna do one with color since I can't do like a nice foil metallic emboss with an inkjet printer, so I think color would help. So that's what we'll be working on, like the logo with color and typography. So I think we have a winner. I started out with this because I thought like the serif kind of font looks more classy, but I don't like how, I don't know, thin it looks. And then I found this funky font and I kind of like this combination, and then zooming out I'm like, the width is kind of weird. So I made the lines of the mandala thicker, and now we have this, and I think I can see this be a winner. Yay! So I put the color in and it looks like this, and I made the layout. So it's gonna look something like this. This is gonna be the artwork. And down here is the name of the drink. And this is like the tagline. Now I'll be illustrating all 3 different flavors. I just finished a sketch on Procreate. I think I'm going to print and paint it by hand, which is kind of scary, but I think it's faster. So here's how they look like. This is we decided to call it Right Mind for the lychee mead. And this one's Passionately Yours for passion fruit wine. And this one is Lychee Daydream. That would be the wine. This is the lychee tree. So I'm gonna format it to print and get to painting. So I decided to just get it to like 80% done, because I feel like I do better digitally when it comes to like the details, so I can refine it. But like big swaths of color is way easier to do traditionally, so that I don't nitpick on the small stuff. I tend to do that and like zoom in on the details when it's traditional, even though it's gonna be like super small. So these two so far, one more to go. All three done. I think I need to eventually invest in a good set of gouache, because dealing with this is really annoying and I don't know why I do it. Now I'm gonna scan them, put them back to Procreate so I can make the edits, like more details, make it look nicer. Kinda nervous to put it on, but here goes. It looks so cool and so like professional. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope you got something out of this cozy illustrate and design with me video. I'm experimenting with different types of videos other than vlogs, so I love to know your thoughts. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in future videos. And if this was helpful or relatable in any way, I would love for you to check out my Patreon. There I post different things I learned, art-related experiments, and like long-form written updates. that I don't usually share in other social media platforms. I also have a snail mail club through Patreon. There you can get cozy art that you can keep, not just scroll past on the internet. You also get access to a creative community on Discord where you share monthly art that you make with creative prompts that I will give every month, and also a section where you can reflect together. I also plan to add a secret shop as the Patreon community grows, as well as monthly giveaways, because I would love to be able to make cute sculptures or something tufted just for one special person in my Patreon community. But that would really only make sense once I reach a certain amount of members there. So if you'd like to support this, the link is in the description below. For more cozy creative content, you can watch more of my vlogs here. Thank you for staying until the end. It really means the world to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care and be kind to yourself. Bye!